Welcome back. We're delighted to welcome Dr. Julie Swindler from Medical Bariatrics of Lexington. Dr. Swindler, good to see you.
Well, good to see you, too.
So, I know you and Christy talk quite a bit on this program, but I'm brand new here for your topic, and, I want to learn a little bit more, and I'm the guy, and I know you run into these folks all the time. We've got the perpetual 20 pounds to lose.
Yeah.
Tried this, tried that. Tell me a little bit about your program.
Well, what we do at Medical Bariatrics is we are a non-surgical weight loss facility, and the only folks that we use are board-certified bariatricians. So that means it's a licensed physician that has had extra training in bariatrics to help folks lose weight. So what we like to do is we help them on working on, not only the nutritional and the behavioral parts, but in the exercise components, but we look for metabolic and biochemical things that might be getting in the way with their weight loss, and then help to correct those. And folks come in for all kinds of different reasons, men, women, down to age 7, up to age 70, and we see all different types of topics. But, today is absolutely a gorgeous day, and I was driving on the Bluegrass Parkway previously, and I saw all these adorable little baby animals around, and it reminded me that one thing we hadn't talked about is we need to talk about fertility and obesity.
Right.
So
now that you've got me up to speed, we want to get into this topic, weight loss and fertility.
Weight loss. And the thing is, a lot of people out there realize that the more that they weigh, they may have difficulties with getting pregnant or during the pregnancy.
Right.
But unfortunately, most people think that they have to be in that morbidly obese category for that to really be an issue.
Right.
And what they don't realize is the studies are showing that even if you're in an overweight category, there's an increased risk for problems with fertility as well as pregnancy. Now, one thing Christy and I had talked about is in America right now, 2/3 of all Americans are actually classified as being overweight or obese.
Wow.
Yeah, right. So 66% of everyone could have troubles in this area. Correct. So if people are looking at starting a family, they need to be planning early, and they need to think about, hey, is my current weight not where it ideally should be? And do I need to lose weight to help improve the chances of me getting pregnant? So there's, and why is there a problem with that? Well, in ladies, estrogen is produced in 2 locations. It's produced in our ovaries, but it's also produced in fat cells. So fat cells are what are known as to be estrogenetic. They produce estrogen. And so if there's too much fat in the body, it's too much estrogen. And if there's too much estrogen, the body actually responds as if it's on birth control. So there's problems with ovulation, or it's just inadequate, and then one can't get pregnant. In fact, they usually say at fertility treatment centers, 12% of anybody that walks in the door, really the only issue is just the weight.
Wow. Okay. Did not know this.
Yeah. So, I always, my staff makes fun of me that I'm the lady in Lexington that makes more women pregnant than anyone else. But the losing weight makes a big difference. And not only that, not only can there be complications with getting pregnant and with miscarriages, but the pregnancy itself, if somebody's not at their ideal weight, there can be increased risk for gestational diabetes. And if one has gestational diabetes, that actually has been now known to have problems with the baby, with increased risk potentially for the baby being obese. So now you're putting your baby at risk too. There can be
changer.
Yeah, it can be a game changer. And there can be problems with blood pressure, with heart issues, with need for extra medications. And I tell ladies that even if your body mass index is up for every 1 point that is not in the normal range, you have an increase of about 7% of C-section risk for each point up. And then the big one is, you always hear ladies say, as long as the baby's healthy. As long as the baby's healthy, I'm going to be happy. But a newer study showed there is a 35% increased risk for congenital problems with being overweight or obese with it. So, we need to encourage people to be losing that weight now, planning ahead for it.
If you can't find a motivation for yourself, and definitely for your child.
Absolutely.
All right. Dr. Swindler, we sure appreciate it. And learned something today. That's awesome.
That's great.